Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Weekly Win. My name is Tim. I'm joined, as always, by my great co-host, Ken.
Hello, everyone.
And today, we're going to talk about isolationism. We actually have rather different viewpoints on this, so we thought it might be a little interesting to record. So, Ken, what are your thoughts on it?
Isolationism, kind of foreign aid in general, I think I'm sort of against most of it.
Okay.
There's a few specific purposes where I could reasonably see it, but I wouldn't be happy with doing it. It's kind of one of those compromise things where I would do it in order to get my way on something else. But isolationism as a whole, I think America should go back to that. We should start to concern ourselves with things that are happening here at home, things that are happening in Canada, how we can, strengthen like trade deals and stuff, kind of break away from China if we can, strengthen trade through Mexico and South America, and kind of help them fend off, well, not help them fend off the cartels, but, like foreign influences and things like that. Not specifically, boots on the ground, FBI, Bay of Pigs style, but offering them funding to help them to do whatever, to improve their infrastructure, build potable water pipes in villages or whatever the case might be. That's where we should be allocating the money, is here at home, like 99% of it, and then 1% should be going, 1% should be going to our neighbors to help them out.
So you're a NAFTA kind of guy, essentially.
I'm a America number one. Everybody else, I don't really care so much. I'm not a Canadian. I'm sorry. I'm not Chinese. I'm American. That's what I am. That's what I want to succeed, is America.
True. But in order for America to succeed on a global stage,
all others must fail.
Not necessarily. We do need a certain amount of support across the globe, because we look at isolationists tends to leave. Not to say that America needs to bear the brunt of being the military police force of the world, but there are times where stepping in other countries to better fulfill the needs of our own country is important. And I'm not saying bombing the Middle East for oil. I'm more... I'm bomb the Middle East because it's the middle. No. Well, rip our YouTube.
Bad.
Rip our YouTube channel. No, but there is an aspect of, well, these guys are going to keep killing American citizens unless we step in. So stepping in for the betterment of America is important in that scenario, whether it's the Middle East or Asia or even in Europe. You know what I mean? World War II, very good reason to step in and stop madman with a really shitty mustache.
He thought he was gonna win. Are you serious? He went up against America, buddy.
Well, he wasn't planning to at first.
No, but then one of his good buddies did.
Yeah, to be fair, someone thought that bombing our boats was a great idea. But in general, I think that, let's use a modern day example, the Iron Dome.
Ooh.
Israel's defense against missiles from, well, every side, considering they are surrounded by enemies. I think funding that, and this was a controversy a few months back that we were talking about, I think funding it is a rather important thing for us to do. Because, one, we are protecting, God's chosen land, God's chosen people. So, I mean, there's the religious aspect of it. But in a more secular aspect, one, we are defending the only democratic country in the Middle East. And two, we are protecting our interests in the Middle East in terms of having an ally out there. That, because Israel is doing a lot more to stop Iran and all the other terrorists out there. They're doing a lot more than we are. So giving them money to protect themselves, I think, is a worthwhile investment.
That's fair enough. I don't quite see it that way, but I see your point.
Yeah.
I see it more as like, what happened to Greece when we were going through high school? How they kept giving money. They kept blowing through it like it was nothing, like it was candy.
Yeah,
because they didn't have any debt.
The president kept spending it on cocaine and hookers, literally. But
I hope he won a few hands of blackjack while he was doing it, at least. Jeez.
But more importantly, I think, yes, it's important to not give money to Greece when they're doing stuff like that. That's Germany's problem. Good luck, Germany. But I think that essentially fighting a proxy war through Israel is a better use of money than, say, sending pallets of cash to Zimbabwe for whatever reason, right? I don't think they need
Oh
pallets of
man,
cash. I think Israel could use that money, and then whatever they don't need, we give back to the American taxpayers here.
it's interesting you bring up pallets of cash going to Zimbabwe. Something I'd like to talk about very quickly, and something that not a lot of people do, is how when we ship our food to places that can't grow food or are lacking supplies to grow food, rather,
Yep.
it actually destroys their agricultural industry. It destroys whatever farmer class they had because they can't compete with free stuff coming in.
True. That's why we should be selling it to them.
That's a little bit different from the foreign aid that we've been giving them.
Oh, I
That's
know.
something that I would be more inclined to get behind because that's trade deal stuff. That's something where, not to sound like a dickhead here, but I'm going to, where we could exploit somebody for a change.
Well, yeah. I mean, ideally, we're getting money at least out of it instead of sending them money and food.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. It'd be a great start.
And for the record, I'm not opposed to getting food into countries where they need it, especially for children. I've been known to help a lot of programs that help give food to children in countries like Uganda, like Central Africa area, where there's just no food for kids. However, just saying, yeah, here's pallets of grain. Good luck, is not an efficient use of United States resources.
Or really the country that's receiving it, not their resources either.
True. Yeah. So
And real quick, I don't mean to say that the U.S. is solely responsible for making Africa the way that it is. All right.
yeah,
What I am saying, though, is that when America does these things, this is what happens afterward. Like, we can't be surprised that farmers can't be, or that they can't compete with free. Excuse me. Can you compete with free? I didn't
no.
think so.
Well, in the
You
same way
know?
that we have a habit of going into a country, creating a power vacuum, and leaving.
Jeez.
Literally, just throw a dart at the
Wow.
Middle East, and we've done it there once or twice.
Throw a dart at the map, and we've done it at least 3 times.
True.
Yeah, we call out everybody here. Nobody's safe from our verbal assault. Uh-oh.
Yeah. But I think we both agree that the U.S. could be less interventionist based, but I think that we disagree on the varying amounts of intervention that are needed across the globe in foreign aid.
Yeah, I think it's a lot less.
I just think it's a lot less. Not to be confused.
Yeah, it's like 2 factors of a lot less
Something like that.
than mine.
Well, if you guys disagree with us, well, you're wrong, first and foremost, but feel free to comment down below and tell us why you think we're wrong. Love to hear from you. Other than that, we hope you all have a great day, and God bless.